The Patch Podcast delivers high-energy conversation about sports, recreation, and entertainment. The show blends commentary, humor, interviews, and fan-focused storytelling designed for a national podcast audience. Welcome to the Patch Podcast, the place where sports, recreation, and entertainment collide. From the biggest headlines to the stories nobody else is talking about, this is the show that covers it all. Now, here's your host, bringing the heat. Welcome to The Patch.
Hello and welcome to episode number 2 of The Patch Podcast. I'm Moog alongside Rich, Danny, and Bart. Welcome, gentlemen.
What's up, Moog? We're back.
What's going on today?
Oh, we was waiting on you to call us because you never answer your phone.
Working, man.
Some of us have to work.
I think you're sleeping.
We're here at the studio here in West Frankfort. You're there at the studio where, Moog?
In Casa de Moog.
In the land of misery.
That's where I'm.
He's in the witness protection program, so he can't say where he's at.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I've got I'm actually in a padded room. It's kind of in a padded room. If everybody, if we were doing,
makes you hug yourself.
Oh no, not yet. But if I do this podcast some more, I may get one.
Them are called packing quilts that are
packing blankets, and I do have studio foam that I'm going to put in here. So, gentlemen, it is another Sunday when we record this. We will be dropping this episode later this week. What's on your mind today? What's going on, guys?
Well, I've been watching the Masters today.
As Jim Nantz would say, an event unlike any other.
You're right, but that's what I've been doing. Rich, what have you been doing today?
I went to church this morning. Last night, I was at my brother's house watching UFC. Watched a lot of good fights last night. The champion in the light heavyweight division, he was a little cocky last night and went up against the guy who hurt his knee really bad. The champion got a little cocky. He got caught with one and got knocked out. Guy beat him with one leg.
Ouch.
It was pretty impressive.
It was impressive.
So the question is, before you start, Danny, did you check the odds on DraftKings?
Yeah, go ahead and tell him what you said, Rich.
Well,
I may or may not have lost $40. Let's just go with that.
That's okay. Daniel, what's up with you today, my friend?
Not much. Worked all week, hanging around the house today. Went to the grocery store. Come over here. kind of a boring Saturday, Sunday, but it's kind of nice having a boring Sunday.
Found some chicken on sale at the store.
Yeah, well, I found a couple of steaks up at Save a Lot on sale. So.
And that's what the Patch Podcast is all about. Real life. That's why we say it's about sports, entertainment, and recreation. Now, our recreation is real life. We go to the grocery store, we buy chicken, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I bought 6 pieces of big old chicken breasts for $10.
Get any Natty Lights?
Oh, yeah, I went to the liquor store, too, and got some Natty Lights today.
There you go. Yeah, I've not been there today.
I'm about ready to crack one open, and I'm getting a little thirsty.
I'm on good old Mountain Dew right now. I'll be getting up bright and early again tomorrow, Moog, and heading to Chicago. Got about 3 more weeks left there, and then I'll be home for a while.
Keeping busy in Chi-Town. Well, speaking of Chi-Town, the St. Louis Blues laid a whipping on the Chicago Blackhawks yesterday.
I saw
pretty much spanked them pretty well 5-3, and
it's always a good day. Go Cardinals and Blues.
Cardinals and Blues. My son went to the Cardinals game yesterday, and Cardinals got spanked pretty bad by Boston. They're losing right now? 3-1. Yeah.
That means your son is not allowed to go to a Cardinal game ever again.
His girlfriend went with him, and she's from Chicago. So I told her
better not.
Jeez.
He better dump her.
Yeah, if my sister is listening, she can attest. We tell her not to go to any Blues games or Cardinals games, even if she ever went to a UFL St. Louis Battlehawks games. Don't go. If you follow a sports team, I love my sister, but we make sure she doesn't watch them live. She can watch them on delay or DVR it. Doesn't matter. The Masters kicked off this week. Certain golfers are not there. Named Tiger. I mean, he can barely walk these days, so I guess he's gone into hiding. But
John Daly.
That's another one. No, John Daly would be there if he could, for sure.
Gotta love John Daly.
Oh, that man doesn't give a crap what. I mean,
I'd love to drink beer with that guy.
I keep seeing something on Facebook for here in town in West Frankfort, the Wiffle Golf Association. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I think your nephew's playing in that. It's going on this weekend too. I'm interested in that. Yeah, that's
Lucas Whittington, I think, is one at I guess it's called the Pond Creek Invitational.
Yep.
Shot like a
6 under
or whatever.
Yes.
Oh wow, yeah, because I was following it yesterday, and he was leading 6 under, so he must have shot really well. yesterday. So
Well,
yeah, that's
yeah,
kind of interesting. Wiffle golf.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You have what is it? Frisbee golf
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
yeah.
wiffle
Nephew plays
golf,
that too.
and then I probably play real golf like wiffle golf. Shank, hook. My golf game, gentlemen, is bad.
I did
My
get
wife
golf
will
team
tell you that.
together for the IBEW scramble coming up in June. So it's a 6-man team scramble. I did get that together this week, so we're ready to go.
You get you
So,
some ringers in there.
I got Andrew Crespi on my team. He's
Oh, there you go.
he's about an even par, 1 under. We've had a golf scramble. I don't know how many years this makes, but all the proceeds go to the Glenn Pritchard Foundation for Abused Children.
Ed Smith will have one that goes to the scholarship fund for laborers.
Getting back to the Masters, Rory McIlroy was like 6 under in the first 36 holes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
He
that
was
set a
12
record.
under. He had the
He was
6-stroke
12 under.
lead. It was the biggest lead in
Ah.
36-hole Masters history.
Yeah, we're watching it right now, and
I
don't
didn't know who
that
the guy
was.
was.
he just hit one out of the bunker, and it hit the edge of the sand where the grass is, and it hit.
Yep.
And it bounced backwards over his head. So not a good shot. I don't know who that was. But
His wrong way, Ray.
yeah, it was wrong, wrong way for sure.
That was like
Hey.
when what's that name? The movie, golf movie.
Happy Gilmore.
Caddyshack.
No.
Caddyshack.
You guys are going with the funny ones, the serious one.
Oh, Bagger Vance.
Bagger Vance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Whenever he was on that line and he hit one like that, I just happened to look up and I'm like, holy crap! You guys got to see this.
Yeah, that's that. Wasn't that with Will Smith?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
Signings this week in Southern Illinois basketball. The Waltonville
Tell us
boy,
about it.
Gage Peterson. He signed. He was a standout at Waltonville. They're saying probably one of the best players to come out of Waltonville in quite a few years. He signed with Kaskaskia, and the very same day, Nathaniel Marlowe from Weber.
Yeah.
Now, this kid is number 2 in the IHSA scoring list. He has, let's see here. I've got it down here. He had 3,272 points in his high school career. He also signed with Kaskaskia.
Yeah, that's
Probably not
exciting.
enough basketballs to go around there.
right.
You know, so I mean, Kaskaskia is getting some good local talent.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Kaskaskia is based out of Centralia, Illinois.
Yep.
If people listening is not sure where that's at, so Centralia High School is the home of the winningest, and their sign says that winningest basketball team.
High school
In the
basketball
country.
team in the nation. You know, give a shout
I
out
know-
to a local girl, Evan Lemon. You know, she's going to John A.
And like,
She's going to Rend Lake. I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. I had John A on the brain. A buddy of mine, Josh Odell, his daughter signed to play at Harrisburg.
oh, SIC.
At
SIC.
SIC. She's going down there. I saw where she went 6 for 6 in a pass game this week.
Wow.
I love seeing these local guys staying local in the JUCO system because a lot of people are wanting to get that. You know, you're kind of on that edge where you could go to like a D2 or D3. I think it's smart staying at the JUCO level.
And with the weather getting better, let's talk a little bit about some food, some barbecue. Have you guys had a chance to get out and use your barbecue pits and enjoy the weather?
A few times. Winter doesn't stop me from grilling outside. I tell you that much. Grilled some chicken breasts on the grill the other day, and some burgers and stuff like that. Smoked some ribs, and I like the party ribs. I like cutting them up.
Absolutely. Bart has the best pork ribs,
Thank you.
and I'm getting ready.
His head's starting to swell up now.
No.
Dude. Come on now.
Well,
No,
I'm getting ready to.
They were real good, buddy.
I'm getting ready to break out the big Traeger smoker and smoke a 16-pound brisket
Mm.
here in the next few weeks as it warms up.
You must have a lot of patience. I had one. My pit went out mid cook overnight.
Mm.
Luckily, I was awake, but I noticed the temperature was falling on it. I was like, "What is going on?" I went out there and it was out. I was like, "Oh."
Mhm.
So,
Nothing.
Did you run out of pellets?
I'm really good about vacuuming it out and getting the ash out of it beforehand,
Mhm.
and I didn't, and it
Mhm.
started filling up with ash, and it was
Mhm.
so much in there it suffocated the smoke and put it out.
Make all the mistakes that I'd call you. Say, hey, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Danny, I can tell you if you get one, start watching YouTube videos right now. I learned a lot from YouTube videos on different cooks and different methods.
But see, I'm used to a stick burner.
Yeah.
And then I've got a gas one also.
Yeah.
But the pellet one is just, I mean, I've got, like you guys have one. I've got another friend that has one, and he said, oh man, he actually went away from all of his.
Yeah.
You know, his stick burner and everything. He said that's the only way to go.
Get your one with the Bluetooth
Yep.
temperature. It's
Yep.
It's awesome.
Yep.
So you
Hook it
boys
up
have
with
brought
your
me
phone.
up into the 21st
Yeah,
century.
it's awesome, man. It's awesome.
So let's kind of jump into baseball a little bit.
Well, can before we
More?
jump into it, can I bring in a sport that's kind of a dying sport, but if you're in it,
Sure,
you can really make some money.
absolutely.
They had this past week. It was the United Kennel Club coonhounds, coon dogs.
Mhm.
You know, for people that don't know what a coon dog is, you turn him loose, he trees a coon. They had their tournament of champions, 96 or 98 dogs went through to last night. The top three dogs. What do you think the third place dog won last night? I mean,
20,000.
Money wise,
money wise,
say 25 maybe.
20. Second place was 30. First place was 50,000.
Wow.
Wow.
Now they also run these dogs. They have truck hunts. You want a brand new truck, and they give you the truck, tax, title, license, everything's paid for.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I mean, $100,000 hunts. They actually put together a couple years ago. This is whenever I had dogs. $1 million hunt.
wow.
It was 100,000 in,
Wow.
Crazy.
and they had 25 dogs. I mean, these guys are playing for.
Big time money.
I mean, this is big money.
That's no joke.
But one of the things in high school, to get away from that, bass fishing tournaments are really kicking up. I know.
Yeah, I was wondering. I
Marion
was wondering about that. When does that kick off? So that's already
Well,
started for the high school because
y-
I remember when I was in high school back in the late '80s. Early to late '80s. We didn't have anything like that. I would have loved to have been on the bass fishing team.
Okay, well,
I had a lot
here's
of
your
bass.
trivia question
You
for you.
talk too much to be on the bass fishing team.
Here's your trivia question
Here,
for you.
fishy, fishy, fishy.
Wait, whoa. Wait a minute. I am totally, utterly appalled by that comment there,
Hey, the
Bart
truth hurts
Sloan.
sometimes, bub.
I know it's
I
true.
don't have
Everybody
jug
would say
fishing. It's like catfish.
Go ahead, bud.
ouch,
I got a little trivia
ouch.
for you, Moog.
Sorry, Moog.
Out of all of the United States, what town? Now, I know you know it, so you be still. What
You know it
town
too.
out of the United States, the first ever IHS or not IHS, high school association, won the very first high school state title out of the nation?
What? West Frankfurt.
That's right. And
I remember seeing that.
third here a couple years ago.
Bart, you used to do a little bit of bass fishing right down the road there at Drumster's Pond, didn't you, back in the day?
Yeah, all I had to do is get in there. It's only like knee deep.
right. I know my cousin Chad, he go down there all the time.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you mentioned bass fishing. I remember my mom used to have her own bass boat. And so growing up, she always liked to fish. She taught me how to fish, taught my siblings how to fish. And a couple quick stories here. We went bass fishing, actually fishing up here in St. Louis before I moved to Frankfurt when I was really little. And my brother was holding the keys to the car. We went fishing at Forest Park. He was holding the keys to the car for all of us, and he got pulled in by a fish right into that lake at Forest Park, and he thought he lost the keys. That's story number one. But in West Frankfurt, when my mom had the bass boat, she decided at some point to sell the bass boat. Well, at that point, I was already a teenager, and I was working, so I bought like a open face reel, a Shimano reel with a flipping stick, had all this, bass fishing equipment. And so she left it in the boat. So I asked her, I said, Mom, where's the boat? I sold the boat. I said, where is my very expensive open face reel and all of that? She goes, well, it's with the boat. And I said, do you had the number for the gentleman with the boat? Nope. And it's gone. So back then, it wasn't as inexpensive as it is now. That whole rig cost me about $350.
Wow.
Dang.
And that was pretty much like 4 paychecks back then because I was in high school. Let's kind of segue into baseball a little bit. Cardinals.
As of today, Cardinals are 8-6 in the Central, but they're only a game back from first place. And believe it or not, the Pittsburgh Pirates are in first, tied with the Cincinnati Reds at 9-5. Yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy. You got Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, St. Louis, and then the Cubbies in last right now, which I hope they stay there.
Wah, wah, wah.
No, it's actually, if you look at the National League, other than the West, it's all pretty close. The Dodgers obviously are going to pull away there in the West. And you go to the American League, they're all pretty pretty close right now too. I know we're just like a couple weeks into the season, but I don't know. Other than the Dodgers and probably the Yankees, those are your two favorites more than likely.
Yeah, because it's the
Um,
best team money can buy.
Exactly. I know we got coming up first part of May. We've got the horse race coming here at the here in the patch, and we'll be here at Bart's house. Always a good time. It's be my first year coming this year. It sounds like you got a pretty good crowd most years, so I'm looking forward to that. I've got 3 weeks left in Chicago, roughly, and I'm gonna be home for a while at least, home for the long haul until they got something else pop up there. So it'd be good to be home, not have to worry about traveling and all that good stuff. So looking forward to that. And yeah, school's going to be out shortly. High school. I don't have any kids in school anymore, but the high school sports broadcasting will be kind of on the down for a while until we start back up this fall. And then yeah, just looking forward to. I'm going to Disney World May 31st through June 6th.
Did you win the Super Bowl?
I did.
Oh.
Not
So
Uh,
wait a minute, you're going to what I call Mickey Purgatory.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. It's going to be a good time though. I get to take my grandkids. They'll enjoy it. Um, we're actually going with a bunch of friends of ours. The Benton High School band is playing there, so we have a lot of
Oh,
friends.
cool.
Yeah, we have a lot of friends and that we're going the same week they are, so it'll be cool. It'll be a good time. That's all I got going on really. Other than that and work, that's about it.
Work
Danny?
fired up. I mean, we're maybe here in the next few weeks. I'll start on nights. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm out on 14 right now at Benton, so see me, give me a wave. Try not to run me over.
Yeah.
I started in Creel Springs last week. Went to Anna, ended up in east of Benton. Be there Monday, and then I don't know where we're going from there. I've heard Mount Vernon might stay on 14. Who knows? But if this is one of the things that if you're listening, just because we're out there working on the roads, we're trying to make it better.
Mm-hmm.
What a lot of people don't realize is how much work goes in. They just think you can get it done in 2-3 hours.
Right.
It's a whole process. Everybody wants to blame the people out. They want to blame the flaggers. They want to blame the workers. Well, that's not us. That's IDOT.
IDOT and EPA.
Go
Right.
check that white truck out. Give them an earful instead of
Right.
giving it to us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a job same way you have one. Ours is a little bit more dangerous than probably 90% of theirs are.
And stay off your cell phones.
Oh, please.
Yes.
Please pay attention. If you see them orange sign, I don't know how many times you see a flagger. I've done it. See them drop their sign, run into a ditch, and the person said, "Well, I didn't see you." What about them? That set of signs that you just come through.
Right.
Mhm.
No, you're playing on your cell phone.
Don't have much going on, just ready for the weather to turn nice. As we talked about earlier, ready to break out the barbecue smoker and grill and just enjoy some nice weather. Hopefully get some fishing in and, just enjoy the spring and summer. So talking about Walker's Bluff, we've talked about Larry the Cable Guy. We've talked about Sarah Evans. What else is going on at Walker's Bluff or in Southern Illinois in way of concerts and things like that?
Well, I don't know more about Walker's Bluff concerts, but in Marion this summer, the band Striper is going to be there. I know you've probably heard of Striper back in the 80s.
Absolutely.
They're going to be there. And then over at, what is the name of that town? It's called like the Bad Apple concert. It's in Eden, which is over by Sparta. The band Revis, who recently got back together, they're going to be there with like 4 or 5 other bands this summer. Should be a good time. But yeah, there's a lot of good local concerts around coming this summer. I haven't heard the lineup for Heron Fest yet. I know they're getting the lineups out for DuQuoin Fair coming up this fall. There's always some pretty good concerts there. But
but you got the state fair at Springfield gets all of the
right, they get all the
they get all the
headliners.
premier.
Although I did see Larry the Cable Guy there a few years ago, so that was good.
So Danny, what's going on in Marion?
Well, this is the Cultural Civic Center.
Mhm.
They have. Oh, let's see here. I'm just going to name a few of them off. May 9th, they have Afterbeat, the Beatles tribute band. Yeah.
I actually did a promo for them for
Really?
back in 2009. That's how old I am. It's out there on the internet.
Some of
It's
these I have no
for the
clue. Samantha Fish.
We thought you were going to say you did a promo for the original Beatles, but
They got the 60 shows, Taste of Ireland,
oh yeah,
Christopher Cross.
Oh yeah,
Chris
little
Cross?
sailing.
Oh, that's from Crisscross. That's the
Is
guy
it?
that
Yep.
it's still with. Yeah.
No, well, yeah, Christopher Cross. Yep.
Okay, Buck Cherry.
Oh
Ooh, yeah.
They're July
Yep.
14th. Skillet, July
I
17th.
love Skillet. Skillet's awesome. Seen him several times.
Now, Saturday, August 15th, this might be something I'd like to see. The American Ride, a Toby Keith tribute.
Ooh, there you go.
The 21st of August is Don McLean.
Bye bye, Miss American Pie.
Okay.
Drove my Chevy to the levee. when the
September
levee was
18th
dry.
is where I want to have the interview.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
I said September 18th. It's a Friday night. Marion
Rose-
Cultural and Civic Center.
Roseanne Barr.
There'll be football going on there.
Oh, no.
Roseanne.
Rodney Carrington.
Oh man.
Oh, boy.
Oh man.
Could you imagine that one?
So, boys, I'm going to use this section as kind of a shameless plug. Top 5 FCHS class reunion is coming up in October, and they are the classes of 85 through 89. That will happen October the 24th from 6 to midnight at West Frankfort Lake at the Eagle's Nest. So for those that might be listening, please, please, please get your tickets now. Thanks to my co-hosts Bart, Danny, Rich, I'm Moog. Thank you for joining us on this edition of the Patch Podcast.
That's a wrap for today's episode of the Patch Podcast. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the show, subscribe, share it, and tell a friend. Until next time, stay active, stay entertained, and we'll see you back here in the Patch.